Well, LeBron and the Cavs, this is the post-game interview. They lost to Golden State tonight. They played good for 3 quarters, but Isaiah Thomas and the rest of the team lost my money. This is the post-game interview.
A slow start to start the fourth. We had an opportunity. We couldn't. The ball, it seemed like the rim just got smaller and smaller. But I like our effort tonight. And if we continue on that, going into the our next few games, then I like where we are.
How much stock does this team put in the regular season matchups with the Warriors?
You want to play well versus them every time. Listen, at the end of the day, it's the last 3 finals appearances, and you want to play well. You want to see where you are because, for the most part, they've been playing well for a long time now. So, you want to try to get better and better and see things that you can work on going forward, things that you need to get better at, things you can continue to get better at. So, it's a good game for us, for 36 minutes maybe 40 minutes. We had some opportunities, but we weren't able to cash in.
LeBron, what did you see progress after coming off that road trip and things that you didn't do well on the road trip that maybe you felt you guys turned the corner a little bit on today?
No, we just want to continue to get better. I think even with the loss tonight, I feel like we got a little better, and we want to try to continue that.
I think it was definitely aggressive tonight. Shot a lot. Considering that he's gotten to the rim and opening things up for you guys, do you think when this is 100% that's going to really benefit you?
Well, listen, when he's at 100%, he won't miss those wide open threes. He's trying to get his legs back on the fly, which is very difficult. We're a team who doesn't practice much. We don't have much time to practice, so the game is where he's getting his legs back, and it's very difficult after being out 7 months. But every game is going to be better opportunity, more an opportunity for him to get his legs up on him, and once you do that, it's going to make us even more dynamic.
I think you might get much out of court. Was that their defense tonight, or it's kind of been that way for everything?
Listen, Culver, he comes and plays exactly how we want him to play. And it's not always about him making shots. He does exactly what we tell him to do. He don't make mistakes, and we can live with that.
Today on Christmas Day, you lost one game, you were in both games, you shot pretty poorly. Is there any sort of comfort knowing that that's not where you guys normally are to shoot that?
Comfort? No. In losing? No.
For the second game, you guys had some trouble scoring in the fourth quarter. Tonight you shot like 26 and 46 in the first half. Is there a link there, or did Golden State do something?
I thought we got the same shots, pretty much. We just didn't make. So I got to look at the film, but I thought for the most part, guys got to their shots, same shots, just didn't make.
We talked all before the game about how Isaiah is trying to work back into this. While he's trying to work back into it, do you want him to take 21 shots?
What do you mean?
While he's trying to get his legs under him, is it okay for him to lead the team in shots?
I just want him to take the shots that are given to him. Not forcing shots, but if whoever's on the team that can shoot the basketball, they're open 21 times, and take your shots. So it's not about the amount of shots; it's just the amount of good shots. If they're your shots, then you got to be ready to take them.
Dave McMenamin, ESPN. How does this game compare to some of the other games that you've had during this recent stretch? What were the things that you take away that you're encouraged by?
I thought we did some really good things for 3 quarters. Didn't finish the game like we wanted to. But we had a slow start in the third quarter. To kind of got them going. The momentum shifted a little bit. But I thought that the effort intensity was there. Some loose balls that we just can't get to, and when you don't get them, they make you pay. Same for offensive rebounds. If you don't rebound the basketball, and they get to them first, and they make you pay. So those are some things that we gotta, try to clean up. But their speed is, definitely a factor, in this game. When we miss a shot, a layup, or a 3, and they get it, they're off to the races. And also, with 50-50 balls, if it dribbles once or twice and we don't have it, then they're going to come up with the basketball. So I thought our speed and our quickness, gave us little problems, throughout the course of the game.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Ty, given where the game was, how much thought did you give to putting LeBron in at the start of the fourth quarter and rolling with him the entire fourth? And what didn't work with that start of the fourth quarter group for you?
I have to go back and look at it, but I just think, I thought the switching really hurt us. We didn't have someone who could attack, get downhill, but I thought, they did a good job of, trying to hide David West in the pick and roll. We tried to get to that with IT, but they were switching up and then setting the guard and they were switching. So that was kind of tough. But, if IT makes some of those shots, it's a different game. And, we can't expect them to be great, right now. And that's just part of the game.
Aaron Coleman, 1590 WAKR in Akron. Isaiah's played the most minutes that he's played since his return. How do you feel his progress has been getting his legs back underneath him? And was that process part of it tonight?
That process cost me this game.
We don't know how to ask him. But, I think the biggest thing for him is just finding his timing and his rhythm. I think when he gets, deep in the paint, whether pass or shoot, that just comes with just playing and, getting your timing back. Sometimes he has shot, but not quite knowing because, he doesn't have his rhythm yet. So we just got to just continue to keep plugging away, and he'll figure it out.
Brian Windhurst, ESPN. Ty, since you took over as coach, you guys have been generally an elite offensive team.
Oh, there go Brian Warthog.
This last 3-4 weeks, that seemed to erode. Why do you think that is?
Not making shots, first of all. That's a big part of the game. Like tonight again, shot 7 for 28 from 3. And, we're a tag team that spreads the floor, shoots threes. But I think we have in the paint tonight, I'm not sure. But, tonight we attacked the paint well, but we just didn't shoot the ball from the outside very well. And that's been a struggle like you said, last couple of weeks. We just haven't shot the ball well.
It feels like when you guys play against them, it's like almost like what you guys did to Korver when he was with the Hawks. They seem to lock him down. Is that a frustration that you can't get him free?
Well, they do a good job of switching out wherever he's coming off of, whether it's a big guy or a small guy, and so they kind of take away the movement of the second unit because they switch out and now you're stagnant playing 1-on-1. But I do like the fact when they did get it and we posted Tristan on Clay, we got to do that more of throwing the ball into the bigs when we have the small guys on them. So with this team, his movement really is. They take it away from him because they switch out and everything, so he's not getting open shots.
Jason Lloyd, The Athletic. You seem to show more in this game than we've come used to seeing for Cavs Warriors regular season. And maybe you would disagree with that, but it just seemed like you were trying to put Steph in pick and roll a bit more often and running a ton of pick and roll, especially in the first half. Did some different things defensively with Kevin. Is that fair that you showed more than you normally would? And I'm just wondering, if so, why for a regular season game?
I don't remember.
That was a good question.
It was too, Jason. You getting better.
If we would have won, everything would be better. So,
Yeah, it cost me my money, man.
It wasn't.
Cost me every cent.
No rivalry game, even though it's a big rivalry between the two, but I just treat it like another game.
You did lots of cutting, took lots of hits.
I feel all right. Like my body feels good. It's just I gotta get in shape. Like I keep saying, I gotta get my legs back. Especially when I get a little winded, my legs get even heavier. So I just gotta keep pushing, keep working, and it'll come back.
32 minutes tonight, is that about where you want to be right now until you get your legs back?
I mean, that's the only thing that's going to help me because we don't practice. So the only thing that's going to help me is getting reps and running up and down the floor, getting my hip, getting my body accustomed to taking a beating and to run up and down the floor and getting the basketball shape. So that's the only thing that's going to help me.
Isaiah finished having 4 points in the first 7 minutes of the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
What happened in the offense?
I think it got a little stagnant. It definitely got stagnant, and we wasn't getting good shots. A couple passes shots, and we got to, in that situation when we're not really scoring, we got to execute a lot better. I think that's when it kind of opened up a little bit. I think they went on like a 6 or 8-0 run after it was, I think, 94 to 92, and it's tough to beat a team when they got an 8 to 10 point lead and they're really good like they are. So we got to just execute better. We did that for most of the game. We just, for whatever reason, didn't finish the game well.
Started 2-17 in the fourth period. What happened offensively in that stretch?
Oh no, we felt like we did some really good things in the first half, and them being the best, I think the best third quarter team in the league. I think they just fought back in the game, and in that fourth quarter, we just our ball movement wasn't there. We weren't pushing the pace. It seems like we were shooting mid-range jump shots, letting the clock wind down, and just not getting to the second side, and having that player movement and ball movement like we usually have. So I think that was pretty telling there in the fourth quarter of us not playing our style of basketball, and that's been pretty apparent lately that that's been going on.
The opponent and the venue, obviously different, but Pacers game kind of very similar story.
Right.
What happened?
Not really. I mean, it's like they're a team that's is going to continue to come at you. They're a high octane offense. They're a team that can really shoot it. You have to get the 50-50 balls against them, which we didn't do. I had a number of them myself that I missed, but you just have to keep fighting and grinding away, and hope that your best contest is going to force them into a miss, and then try to have pace on the other end. In that fourth quarter, we didn't do that.
What do you take positive out of this game?
That we play again Thursday. Yeah, that's right. Just we play well in the first half, and that's the beautiful thing about this league is, it hadn't been pretty lately. We haven't been putting together 48-minute stretches like we talked about early in the season, very early in the season. But like I said, another game, I believe Thursday, so we'll get right back at it.